It was Christmas morning in 1964 in Warminster, England. The quiet morning was suddenly interrupted by strange noises that were accompanied by strong, pounding vibrations. The noises and vibrations were so strong that residents reported feeling them throughout their body. One local housewife named Marjorie By described the noises as branches being pulled over gravel. The residents searched all around them but couldn't find anything that could be the source. There were also multiple events of the strange phenomena occurring around town and the surrounding areas. The residents of Warminster were curious about what interrupted their quiet Christmas morning. The residents could only describe the incident as sonic attacks. Without a reasonable explanation or cause, the residents labeled the incident as the Thing. A local newspaper reporter and editor named Arthur Shuttlewood began to compile reports on the Warminster Thing. Shuttlewood noted that the majority of residents had experienced similar circumstances, but some of the residents had reported strange incidents that occurred even before that Christmas morning in 1964. Warminster was accustomed to strange events that dated back to the 1930s. It was before the time of science fiction and way before UFOs became a worldwide craze. Shuttlewood collected as many accounts as he could from locals and residents who experienced strange events. There were reports of bright and bizarre figures in the sky that resembled metallic cigars or discs. There were also reports of strange sounds, and several residents had even reported that their cars failed after spotting strange lights or spheres in the sky. By June of 1965, Shuttlewood was quite busy. The residents began to report seeing strange objects in the skies around Warminster. On June 3, 1965, several people reported seeing a cigar-shaped craft in the sky. There was even a photograph taken by Gordon Faulkner of a flying saucer that became widespread. Soon, the news of Warminster's strange events were widespread across newspapers all over England. The town became flooded with tourists and visitors who wanted to experience a UFO for themselves. The sightings were noted to have centered around Cradle Hill and Clay Hill. These locations have deep histories. Folklore says that Clay Hill was formed when the devil dropped a sack of earth that was destined for another town. This area is also relatively close to Stonehenge, so it is steeped in mystery. Warminster became flooded with people who wanted to experience a UFO. It was noted that every hotel and bed was filled to capacity, and people even resorted to camping outside. By the end of 1966, the frenzy behind Warminster faded, and it seemed that the UFO craze had fizzled out. But the sightings and strange activity did not stop. Notable events included an incident in 1967 in which two police officers, located 2 hours away from Warminster, located an aircraft in the sky. The police officers were convinced that the aircraft was extraterrestrial. In the 1970s, the area drew attention again when mysterious crop circles began to appear in the region. It was theorized that the crop circles were caused by UFOs who were attracted to the area by Stonehenge. Although the sightings continued, they weren't as frequently reported to the media, and the incidents did not draw in as much international attention. One incident did draw in attention in 2017 when a video was taken which showed a strange light circling repeatedly. Skeptics have said that the strange activity is due to a nearby military base, the Battlesbury Barracks. However, the base is an Army infantry base, and it is unlikely that there are any experiments involving aircrafts or technology that are taking place. Many are convinced that the area is a hotspot for UFOs. The region is known as the Roswell of the United Kingdom. UFO enthusiasts still flock to the area for conventions or to observe the skies, hoping to get lucky for a rare sighting. Warminster has even embraced the strange events that have defined their town. Murals and artwork have been painted around town which attempt to depict the Warminster thing. The cause of the Warminster thing has never been found. The Warminster thing and the many unexplained events and strange sightings are still greatly debated among those who seek a rational explanation and those who are believers in UFOs.